Arsenal have slumped to a 1-0 home defeat to Leicester in the Premier League despite Mikel Arteta changing up the formation to a 4-3-3. The Gunners yet again struggled to create many clear-cut chances. Leicester just simply sat off and then hit us with that sucker punch, Jamie Vardy coming off the bench to sink us. David Luiz was forced off early in the second half and that seemed to disrupt our defensive shape, and we looked really shaky at the back after that. We have become much harder to beat under Arteta, but our attacking play needs work, otherwise this could turn into another disappointing season. Time to get into my player ratings. Let me know your thoughts on the game as well as your player rating down below in the comments. To make it easier, I've left a comment for each and every player, so please feel free to reply to those with your ratings for the match tonight. LENO gets a 7. He had a heart-in-mouth moment right at the start of the game, but his performance on the whole was pretty good. Hector Bellerin at right back gets 6. There were 1 or 2 moments where he could have done better with his final ball, and he had our best chance in the second half, saved by the goalkeeper. David Luiz gets a 7 and the Man of the Match award. He was immense in that first half, both defensively and as our most creative player with a few fine long balls. Gabriel Magalhaes gets a 6, playing in a back 2 for the first time for us. It was a decent performance, but he was left exposed for the Leicester goal. Kieran Tierney also gets a 6. He spent a lot of the match up the pitch. He put in a great cross that LACAZETTE should have scored, but there were 1 or 2 others where he made the wrong choice. Dani Ceballos on the right side of a midfield 3 gets a 5. He was poor tonight. His touch, his control and distribution were all off. He needs to do better. Thomas Partey on his full Premier League debut gets a 6. He wasn't too involved in the match. We seemed to be playing around him rather than through him, but he didn't put a foot wrong. Granit Xhaka gets 5, at fault for the goal, letting his man go, but in the first half he played some decent passes and long balls. Bukayo Saka playing in the front 3, interchanging sides with Aubameyang gets 6. He was okay in the first half but forced off with injury in the second half. Alex Lacazette gets a 5. He had the ball in the back of the net early on, but it was ruled out and he missed a glorious chance from Kieran Tierney's cross. And it's a 5 for Aubameyang too, on the periphery of the game for much of it, but he did play in an excellent cross in the second half to Hector Bellerin. Mustafi came Luiz, he gets a 5. He looked more open after he came on, but he's just back from a long layoff and he will need game to get up to speed. Pepe off the bench to 5. He made a couple of good runs, but he couldn't change the game. And Eddie Nketiah also gets a 5. He was the final substitute, but he didn't make any impact at all. Mikel Arteta might be starting to feel the pressure now, and I'm giving him a 5. His team selection was good, but he needs to be coaching our attacking play better. We're too easy to defend against. An extremely disappointing home defeat against a top 4 rival, and we can't really afford to be losing games like this. But it is still early and there's enough time to correct ourselves. That's just about it, folks. Thanks to everyone for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up wherever you are in the world. Stay safe and stay gooned.